Hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How you guys doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you guys have fun and dandy. Today, guys, just kind of making a video of me hanging out here and around the house. Kind of bored. Thought I'd make a video. Say hello to everybody. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. We're having a nice little thunderstorm. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but let's walk outside. I don't know what's going on, guys. My phone's acting all goofy. It's all glitchy. I thought that I had the button held down. Woo! Lightning. That's not good. But yeah, it's thundering. I've been working on stuff. Worked on my Ranger today. I thought I needed the whole brackets, which we'll walk over there. And I thought I needed the whole brackets to hold the leaf spring on the back. And come to find out, I just needed the hanger. So I want to hopefully place out, maybe when you guys know, what was it called? Audio Geeks Audio, or I forget exactly. But I hope they take it back. Turn the camera around here, guys, and show you guys the garden. Our garden's doing really good. We got some green beans. We've been catching raccoons, taking them, setting them free somewhere else. But our green beans are doing really good. Our tomatoes aren't. Well, our little cherry tomatoes, they're doing pretty good. But our bigger tomatoes back here in the back, I don't think they're getting enough light. I'm getting so many peppers on my plant, so I can't keep them off. They're just falling off. They're dying. We haven't dug our potatoes up yet. But we have a few tomatoes, but not many. It looks like they're doing better than what they were a couple days ago. But the green beans, they are really taking off. We've actually got green beans on vine over here. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's some green beans already on them. We'll have a lot of green beans. There's one hanging. Right there. We got cabbage, broccoli, onions. Them onions are delicious. Got old Mr. Scarecrow. It feels so much better out here now that it rains a little bit. It was so humid, which I know it's going to come right back. I'm on my second white t-shirt today. When I was working on the truck, it's just like I jumped in a swimming pool. That's how humid it is. And I wasn't really doing anything. We got squash down there. But let's walk over here, guys, and I'll show you what I was doing with the truck. Just trying to get the rear hanger. Both sides is broke, and just an old truck. You know they want $35 a piece for those hangers. Let me turn the phone back around. Alrighty. Yeah, they want $35. Oh, my mat's wet. Let me see if I can get on the other side. Oh. There we go. I had it soaking with oil, so I gotta get this bolt out. But both my hangers are broke. Now, I thought it was this whole bracket here on the frame. Well, once I got in there, I noticed it wasn't. And when I ordered, I thought I was getting a whole entire kit to replace this from, I keep wanting to call it Geek Squad. It's something Auto Geek, I think. I ordered them off of. But it's just a hanger. And I actually, O'Reilly's carry it. And it's $35. and I've got to do both sides. And I've got to get it fixed soon because not only it's making a noise, it's kind of, when I hit a bump, it's kind of make my rear end do weird things. And I'm getting ready to pull the boat here soon too. Look how bad I've got to get in here and do something about this rust on my bed railing. I had it all painted back last fall, and just the road salt in the winter and all that's just so hard on it. I've even got a little bit of rust on my frame that I've been attending to. I'm trying to hold her together, guys, but Mother Nature is slowly taking her back. She is slowly taking her back. That's for sure. We got put new rubber around her. She got new tires. You know, Walmart. I bought. This is the third set of tires I bought for this old truck, and I bought them all off of Walmart. They're Douglas's, and Walmart they dropped it an inch. Now the last ones I bought were an inch taller, and now you can't get those. I don't know why they made them smaller, but they did, and it kind of stinks because they're not even as wide. The other ones looked and handled a lot better, so I don't know why they messed up that. I've got to get over there and get me a spare. My boy borrowed my truck back a few months ago, and this is my spare, and it hit a curb and it had a knot on it for a while, and then it blew out. So I gotta get that, my new spare on that, get that back underneath the truck. But yeah, I was a little disappointed I couldn't get the rear end fixed, the leaf springs. I was hoping to get that done. And another project I got, guys, another project I'm doing right now is my boat. I've just about got everything done. I got the boat's in my name, title's on its way, tagged, which I was happy to find. It's starting to rain. I was happy to see or find out that I didn't have to pay no back taxes. I only had to pay $57, and that'll get it tagged. Because I was worried, because this old boat hadn't been put in the water since '93. Try to walk out here before we get rained on real hard. This old boat hasn't been put in the water since '93, and I was afraid I was going to have to pay all those back taxes, but no, it's just $57, and she's running good. I got all the wiring all fixed nice on it now. Actually started the motor. It took a little while to get it primed, but actually got her to run. And she's quiet. I couldn't believe how quiet it is. I thought it'd be a little louder, but she's quiet. Purrs like a kitten. And still fighting to get this one tagged and titled. I've got to get some. My phone kicked off again. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to turn it off here in a minute and reboot it. But anyway, over here to the garage. The final thing I got to do now, guys, is got to get a cable for the steering. Let me turn the phone around. I've got to get a cable, and I watched the YouTube channel. Look how bad this cable was. It was just started. These wires inside the cable just started to break and broke through the housing, the casing, and then when this right here was turning inside this piece of plastic, it ended up just twisting it and breaking it. So luckily this came off really good. Only thing is, I've got to change the steering wheel and the helm and everything, because over the years, the boat's in 1976, so now the new ones, you can't even get that type of steering. You got to switch it over. And so I'm going to change the steering wheel and the helm and everything. But I think it all comes in one kit. You get the cable and everything. So I'm getting ready to order. I just looked online to see how you measure these, because I don't want to have another mishap like we had on the little truck on those hangers. So what I found out online is you measure the housing or the cover, the green. You measure that, and then once you get that measurement, you add 18 inches, and then you just round off to the next foot. So I haven't got done that yet. Just got it off a few minutes ago actually, and went in to cool off. But I gotta get that measured. And what I was saying a minute ago before I got sidetracked, I'm so glad that this came out. This is what goes in the boat, and inside of it, and you steer it, and you got a nut that goes there. And luckily that had enough grease on it for all these years to come out easy. I've seen nightmare videos on guys trying to get them out, but that slid right out. So I was glad about that. I do have one question, because this is my first boat, guys. Actually, I had a motor before I even had my first boat, and it was this little Taconish. This little Taconish engine I bought at the flea market a few years ago. And I was piddling, and actually got this old thing to run. I think it's like a 1951. I wish I could find some more information and maybe I could get the original carburetor, because for some reason this carburetor works, but it's not perfect. And it seems like any Taconish carburetor fits right on it, because that's my fourth one. I've been trying to find the right one to make this little motor hum. I mean, it does run good, but for some reason, after it runs about 15 minutes, which there's videos on my channel, it runs about 15 minutes and it dies. But yeah, I have a couple videos of this old motor, pushing a boat through the water. But that was my first motor, and then I was like, I've always wanted a boat, so that really got me on the trail of getting a boat. But anyway, I'm glad that came out easy, because I did not need and I should have knew that this right here wasn't going to go good. I tried it. First thing I did, of course, try to take the wheel off. Well, my son, when we bought this tire first, because he had that on the blowout side, and he had a tire shop here in town to put it on, put it on the rim and bounce it and put it on truck. Well, they must had their strongest guy working that day. He had them lug nuts on so daggone tight. I mean, I thought it was horrible, and it was like 100 degrees out here, and I was sweating, and aggravated, and but I had to go sit down. And actually, my mom and dad came back from Walmart, and I was still cooling off, and I heard a ruckus came out. My dad somehow got them loose. I don't know, but lug nuts do not got to be torqued down like that. I mean, I was picking up the whole back end. I mean, honestly, it seemed like it wasn't much that, the whole truck was going to be off the ground. That's how much leverage I had to put on it. But anyway, that's what I'm doing, guys. That's what I've been into. Been trying to get this old junk fixed, and it just seems like nothing's really happened. Nothing's got fixed. And it's been hot, but the rain has cooled it down some. But I got to get this. My son, he's moving, and we lived in a house for almost 20 years, and we had 20 years of just junk in it. And I've got the whole entire attic. It's got to be gone through, which is going to be a nightmare, because as hot as it's been here in Kentucky, it's just I'll probably end up passing out and dying. But I gotta get that thing back. I gotta get my trailer unloaded, and I've got some of his stuff here, and I got stuff to take to Goodwill, and I got 2 side jobs and my regular job. It's like I wanted today to get my stuff. I was hoping to get some stuff fixed. And it's raining again. But yeah, I was hoping to get some stuff fixed, but it's just not going to happen. But I probably had to get him over here to help me get this offloaded, because I can't lift. I mean, I can move it, but this thing is so awkward. This engine hoist, it's so awkward. It's like you go to move it, and something will hit you in the head every time, because there's a bunch of moving parts. These are moving. These move that way. You know, you can store it and stuff. And when you try to get it off, when you try to move it, something falls. It's just bad. But I gotta get all this stuff off so I can get all that stuff out of the attic to Goodwill. And I got I got a couple axles for a Subaru, a bumper for his Subaru. You wouldn't think this hitch be 80 pounds, but it is a beast. It is so heavy. I couldn't believe it when I picked it up. And I took a lot of stuff out to Mansback, which that was a story in itself. But I was taking it and I was getting everything unloaded, and I had threw one of these out because I thought I was missing one. Well, I found the other. It goes on my trailer. You can put a weed eater on it, and it mounts to your trailer, and you can lock it up. But I found the other, so I went over to pick that up and put it back in the truck. Well, here he comes like, are you over here taking things? And I was like, no. I was like, I told him what I was doing. So then he tries to tell me that I was throwing the stuff off in the wrong place, that I was going to have to pick everything back up. And mind you, I was on a 30-minute lunch break. And I took a couple pieces where they said, then I got thinking. I was like, well, one, he called me a thief. Two, he didn't tell me where to put this stuff in the beginning. So I jetted. Well, I got up to the weight station, and I guess he went to tell the supervisor. Well, here he comes. But everything worked out, and I got paid and on the road. But these kids, man, I don't know. It just, it's like one thing led to another. Like I told that supervisor, I was like, if I knew where to put the stuff, I wouldn't have dropped it off. And where I put it, everybody else put garbage or junk anyway. So I don't know what the problem was. But how in the world I get off on that story, I do not know. But here, guys, I got a couple of carburetors that I have no use for right now. I've got a Holly, and I got a just a regular GM. I guess one that came off the old Chevrolet car. Here's the Holly. I think it's just a 2-barrel. No, it's a 4-barrel. Oh, something bit me on the back. And here's that GM OBM, or whatever you call them. I swear it said General Electric. It said GM somewhere here. I'm not for sure. I think it's a General Motors. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Can't just throw them in the garbage, Joe, because I know one day I may need them. I may get me an old hot rod. All right, let's go walk into the shed, guys. It's raining. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It keeps kicking off. But anyway, I was trying to find the use this old Sears Silvertone record player and use the amplifier in it and see if I could amplify the Crystal Rio, but I ain't had much luck yet. I've actually had problems with the little crystal radio not coming in very good. I think I'm going to have to make another coil. I think one of my wires are touching inside the coil, because I did take sandpaper and try to sand it a little bit more. So, well, alrighty, guys. I just want to come on here and tell you all happy Sunday, and I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Trying to make 1,000 subscribers before the end of summer, and hopefully I get the old boat running. We're going to make some videos doing that. I think everybody will love going out on the lakes and checking out the scenery and stuff, and I think probably get a lot of views on that, I'm hoping, and do some little bit of fishing. It's been so hot here in Kentucky, though. I don't know if the fish is going to be biting or not, but hopefully they will be, and we'll slay some, and we'll get. I'll pray for the day that I get tired on a fishing trip. Tired of catching them. I've done that once in my life. I was like, gosh, I'm wore out. I don't want to catch no more. I've done that once in my life. I'd love to do it again. Alrighty, guys. Enough of me probably blabbing, probably boring you more than anybody in this world right now. But I do want to thank all my subscribers. Thank everybody for watching my little videos. And if you don't care, hit that subscribe button. And I'm still trying to always come up with the next best video for the channel. And like I said, I've been having little problems finding some cool radios. I don't know where they are. It comes in waves. Sometimes I'll find 3 or 4 at one time, and then I get a dry spot, and I don't find anything. It's odd how that works out. Alrighty, guys. I will talk to you guys here next. And I hope I can load this video the way my phone's been acting up. It acts like it's hot. You know how a phone will act if it gets too hot? It keeps kicking on and off, but it's not hot. So, I don't know. Alright, guys. Till the next one, I will see you. I can't, it's like I'm trying to look in the camera and it's like over here. It just ain't doing right. Alright. Bye, guys.